Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel, Papa Summer Reviews. So this is the Hot Toys Mark 85 Iron Man. This is code number MMS528. So I already did the unboxing, and this will be the figure out of the box. This will be the first time I've seen this figure, and actually this is the first Iron Man figure that I've owned from Hot Toys. Okay, so as you might know that Hot Toys have released a lot of Iron Man figures. So it's not that I'm not a fan of the Iron Man figures, but I'm always prone towards like Star Wars, and I'm not that much of a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but I do admire what Hot Toys have made with the Iron Man figure, and there is a lot of versions. All right, so this one I purposely select. This one will be the Iron Man Mark 85. This is the one, the suit that Iron Man wore before he in the last Avengers game, the Endgame movie. So this is the suit that Tony Stark died in. All right. So to me, I believe the importance or the iconic of the suit plays a bit of a part that my choice of selecting this, and also for me, I prefer a suit that looks more like the classic Iron Man suit. All right, so looking at the suit itself, this suit, I kind of feel like it does look closely to the classic Iron Man from the comic suit. All right, so if you can see here, there are some accessories, which also there's a Tony Stark head sculpt. This is the the Gauntlet, the iron with the stones on his hands there, or this some alternate hands for Iron Man. All right, so and also the I'm not sure what they call it on the back, like the spider-like thing for Iron Man, and this will be the stand for it. And there are a few batteries included, so meaning there's some light features. All right, so and for information, this Iron Man figure is actually a die-cast figure. All right, so it's most of the plates you see in this figure is actually made of metal. All right, so I believe it has a bit of weight on this figure. All right, and once having it in my hand, I felt it's really a solid figure. I mean, I really like the feel of the figure in my hands, and it's quite heavy. All right, so let's dive into and see what kind of accessories that we have for this figure. You can see this will be the manual book. All right. So normally on the manual, they will show us how to actually install or move the figure. in a safe way, so you don't break any parts of the figure. All right, so you can see here there are instructions. It's all written in I believe it's in it has English and also Japanese and also Chinese instruction, so it's easy for the overall collectors. You can see here they provide a lot of batteries, okay, meaning that there's a lot of lighting features in this figure. So from this instruction book, you can see how we are going to unscrew and install the batteries inside. You can see here there's some lightings on the back, also from the Iron Man eyes, which I will show. I will try to install and show you to you guys later, and if you want to see. And say there's very detailed instruction. I believe is makes the collectors more easy to follow, and how to if to avoid us from actually, because some of the parts on here is quite fragile, so you don't want to force it to open or anything. Okay, so you can see here this is the hands to show the beam from Iron Man's hand. And now you're going to have a look at some of the accessories, but first we're going to have a look at the head sculpt here. Okay, so you can see this is the head sculpt for Robert Downey Jr. Okay, the first impression that I had when I look at it, yes, it does look like Robert Downey Jr. And the realistic of the face was actually been captured by Hot Toys very well. All right, but I don't know, but in my opinion, when I look at the face sculpt, it kind of looks like there's a bit of a Chinese person element, an Asian Asian facial like element here. I mean, it does. This guy actually looks as good looking as Robert Downey Jr., but there's a taste of an Asian element on the face. That is my opinion. But whatever it is, the head sculpt really looks nice. All right. So this is like the neck bracelet, I guess. If you wanna swap hands, this will be the hands for Iron Man. I guess this one will be with the non-articulated fingers. This is the rubber type fingers. Another set of hands here. You can see this one with the finger articulation. Okay, let's get this on focus. Okay, so really nice sculpt on that. All right, so this one you can see all the beams from the palm of the hand. This will be the the platform, the display base. All right, it's have a picture of Avengers Endgame, which is this figure is based on from that movie. There's the name of Iron Man over there. I wish that they have actually put Iron Man Mark 85 rather than just put it Iron Man over there. To get it more exclusive for the suit that this base is actually represented for. Okay. So let us look at the some features on the chest here. You can see it's a very solid metal-like chest plate. Okay, really nice color and really nice sculpted design on the Iron Man. I mean, Hot Toys have made a lot of Iron Man figures, so I think they have mastered the art of sculpting the most accurate Iron Man suit design from the MCU universe. Yeah, you can see that this is the the articulation of the hands. You can move a bit of the plate over there. So for Hot Toys, actually, it's not made to be too much articulated, but the articulation for it is almost similar to the one that we have in like say a 6-inch scale toy. But for Hot Toys, it could be more fragile, but it's more like a figure that to be posed and took picture of, or to display rather than to have a play feature to it. All right, you can see here the hands have a lot of very flexible movement on the hand, but you need to adjust the plate correctly so you can move and get the most of the articulation of the hands. And the arms over there, you can see, can actually fold up with a double joint over there, so you can do this kind of pose, really get the hands close to the body, which is really good. And the movement of it is not really stiff, though you do have to be careful on how you move it, because you don't want to break on the the fragile element. Okay, so on the torso over here, you can see there are some like fin-like plates that you need to adjust to get most of the movement of the torso. All right. So once again, I'm not going to force any extreme movement on this because this is quite an expensive figure. So yeah, you just have to be careful, and if you want to pose it, just move it gently, and get the most, I mean, the desired movement that you want. It's not made to be extremely articulated, but it's good enough for you to get some dynamic pose or out of this figure. So over here, this is what they call the nano lightning refocuser. Okay, this is one of Tony Stark design on the new Mark 85 suit. Okay, so you can see here, this easily attached. Um, there is no lightning, sorry, not lighting features on it, and it's actually made from some plastic, like, or it's not metal, all metal, but there's some plastic elements on this one. I guess the metal plates is more on the body of the Iron Man, right? So this will be the I don't know what to call it, but the Iron Gauntlet, right? The one that Tony Stark made for, to put the Infinity Stones, all right, before he snaps his finger. Really, really nice sculpt on this nano. Sorry, the what you call it, the nano gauntlet, the Iron Man gauntlet. Yeah, the Infinity Stone, just like the Thanos Infinity Stone gauntlet. And this will be the clip to to display the Iron Man on his base. Okay, like a wiry, bendy stand. All right, so this will be the clipper, and this will be the batteries. So there's a lot of batteries provided. Okay, so all very, very small batteries. I just wish that maybe Hot Toys maybe one day can change a bit on the battery type they use, because each of the elements to light up, sometimes you use a lot of small three batteries of this size, so it's a bit difficult for some collectors with big fingers to install the batteries. So now we're going to have a look at the articulation that we have for his head over here. Okay, you can see what kind of movement that we can do on this head. You can look left or right with no issues. All right, let me just take off this plastic protective thing from his neck. Okay. I mean, the reason why they put a lot of plastics on this, because it's to protect the paint job on this figure. So well done, because it's a premium figure. So you have to be careful on the paint job on the body, because it can be easily be chipped or get scratches if you don't handle it carefully. All right. So you can see here, this is the head sculpt for the Iron Man helmet. It's really nice. Okay, the head, you can go up to there. You can we want to pose the flight mode of the Iron Man. All right, so you can go down like that. I mean, decent enough that we can actually make some really good poses on this Iron Man. I mean, the articulation is reasonable and good enough for us to make that poses. And this will be the leg articulation. Be in mind that you have to actually move some plates on the on the upper side of the on the thigh there. So make sure that you can move up to the to this, the maximum movement that you can get for his legs. Okay, this plate, you need to just lift it up and make sure that you do it carefully, because it's quite thin and fragile. Okay, so I believe that both legs are able to move and articulate like a normal, Iron Man figure. I mean, you can go as much as, like this on the knee joints over there. All right, I mean, I think it's quite reasonable. I mean, this is quite good. I mean, really nice design on when it's, the opening of the kneecap shows some inner suit of the body. I mean, it's really good in how they design on this. Okay. All right. So on the feet over here, you can see there are some articulation, and also on the there's some place that you need to move just a bit to get his full movement articulation, which is really nice. I believe this is how the suit was designed in the movie itself, So, because of his robot like body, so he needs to get more, plates to be moved and, to make sure that it can be, there's some more articulation on the Iron Man suit. Okay, so solid articulation that we got from the movement of the hands and also the legs. All right, you can see here, this is how you can move some of the parts over here. Let's have a look on the back design here. Really nice color usage of yellowish gold and also red mixture of the suit, and it looks really accurate from what I remembered watching Endgame. All right, and the shape of the Iron Man suit is really nicely done. I mean, it looks really like a superhero like sculpture. It's really good. So I'm looking at the you know the aesthetic look of it. It does look like a mini Iron Man figure on my on my desk over here. So knowing it's a die cast figure, so I believe it has a bit of a weight on it. So let us measure the weight. All right, so it's about 884 grams, which is really good. I mean, it's almost a kilo weight. So now I'm going to just show you how we're going to install some batteries and see the lighting features that is provided in this figure. So the first one we're going to have a look is on the top of his head, which is going to install batteries to light up the eyes for Iron Man. Okay, so lifting up on the head cap here, you can see all the this is the battery compartment. It also states there 3 batteries of LRG21 times 3. So there's an on and off button. So you need to open this using a small screw. The one that you use is actually provided on the with the figure, and also there's tweezers over here, the plastic tweezers for you to easily install if you want to, put the batteries inside. Okay, selecting the correct battery code. Okay, so you need to get 3 of these batteries to install. All right, so let's have a look. You can see here I have put in 3 batteries that is instructed. Okay, so let us test on the lighting of this Iron Man eyes. Okay, when we close on this. Right, so we're gonna turn this on. Okay, you can see here there's a bit of light features. It does look a bit weak on the lighting, maybe because of the batteries is almost expired. Okay, but it does have some light features in there. All right, so you want to get, because this set could be because it was released in 2021 if I'm not mistaken, so this battery could be a long time, so you need to be changed to a new battery. But however, so you get the idea on how we're gonna to install the batteries for the eyes part on the head of Iron Man here. And there is also a lighting feature that you can put on the back of Iron Man here. Just open this part over here and you can see there is the battery compartment, the screw. You can just gonna open it like we did on the head over there. Okay, so you're gonna have 3 batteries again for this back plate over here. Okay, you're gonna just turn it on. So you can see that is the one that features the chest, which is something that's really nice. I mean, you can also see lightings on the back of on his shoulders over there, which is really good. So this one actually I really like the lighting on this part over here on the torso, which is on the chest and also the back. There are also some light features on the hand here. You can open it from this side, and then you can see there will be a battery slot. Okay, so you have to install the batteries over there. Okay, we're gonna open this again. All right, so with 3 batteries over there, so this will actually eliminate the hands on the beam on the hands for Iron Man. Okay, so if you this will be the lighting features on this beam over here, right? If you can see, again, maybe the battery is quite weak, so let me get this on focus first. So yeah, there's actually lighting from the hands here. You can get Although you can see that the lighting looks a bit weak, maybe because of the batteries. But yeah, this will be the lighting features for the hands for Iron Man. There are also lighting features on his thighs over here. So to remove all these plates here, you have to be careful because it's actually attached like this. This joints like pin over here. There's no screws or anything to replace it. Just carefully, remove it from the plates from the Iron Man body. Okay, so this will be the compartment for the battery. Okay, so once you install the batteries on his legs here, so we're gonna have a look which lighting features this is going to be. So just a little bit of lighting over there, if you can see. Okay, I guess that's fine. Just a little bit of light over there for 3 batteries. I was hoping that maybe there's some more lighting features that is, for this part over here, but it's still okay. All right, so we're gonna have a quick look and how we can light up this, nano gauntlet from Iron Man. You see, we can light up some, the Infinity Stone, because I guess posing this suit together with this, this nano Iron Man gauntlet is the best thing that showcases the iconic part of the film. So yeah, I'm guessing that maybe I would want to display it together with this nano gauntlet. So what you have to do is that you have to remove the whole part of the hands over here from his elbow, all right, and put in the nano gauntlet accessory. Okay, you can see here the lighting on the one that we install is now will light up the features also for the nano gauntlet, same as the one that we light up the palm of the hands for the Iron Man beam over there. So this one will be the same. All right, so I guess the batteries over here is not that strong. You can hardly see the lighting features on the gauntlet, but just to add to inform that the fingers on the nano gauntlet is actually something that you can articulate. You can actually recreate the like the snapping finger movement that Iron Man did before he reversed the whole using the time zone. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right? If you watch the film, you know that the snapping finger part where Tony Stark did. All right, so yep, on the front part here, you can actually remove this. Okay, let's see what we can do. You can see this is actually something that maybe you can showcase like a battle damage type of Iron Man for the suit here. I mean, I'm not quite sure why I mean, personally, for me, I would not move this. I mean, although if you want to replicate something in a film, this plate chest over here, maybe something that you want to remove. If you want to reenact the, a scene or something from the film. But for me, I rather put it all attached on the Iron Man. Okay, so now we're just gonna have a look at how we can actually uh, install or put the nano lightning refocuser. All right, so yep, I think this is one of the. I mean, I would want to post with this lightning refocuser because this is something that's unique to this suit. All right, so having this on the back of Iron Man and this, display stand would be really, really nice. And now we're gonna have a look at how we can, if you want to display this with this Tony Stark's head instead of the Iron Man helmet, you can remove the head and actually the neck bracelet you can that we receive. You need to take off. You can't just put it like this because you need to remove the whole part over here. Okay, it's actually not just the helmet head; it's actually the bracelet that's covering it. So once you get in this position, you can put in the extra neck bracelet that was provided in the toy. So yep, and then only then you can install the Tony Stark's head. Okay, so that will be how it looks with this head attached to the body. Really nice. I mean, I'm always amazed at how Hot Toys can really sculpt a facial like with an actual real person. And to me, yeah, this does look like Robert Downey Jr. Although there are some complain saying that this does not look accurate and whatnot. But for me, I'm not that much a nitpicky on it because I do understand. I mean, for collectors who had collected a lot of Iron Man figures, they are more like very nitpicky on how accurate the sculpture looks on Tony Stark. And I believe some of the previous version, or or maybe later version, has a more accurate look. And this doesn't have much vote for the fans. But for myself, this is my first Iron Man figure. I mean, I'm pretty much happy on how they sculpt the Tony Stark look. And yeah, I mean, like I said, it looks like Tony Stark, but it has some Asian vibe on his, I don't know, on his eyes or something. It does look like someone who looks like a Chinese American guy, but not too. I'm, I don't know. It's just my probably my eyes are looking at differently, but yeah. But to me, I would give the head sculpt a good, rate, and I mean, it looks good on it, and it does look like Robert Downey Jr. Okay, so that will be my review of these Hot Toys Mark 85 Iron Man, the Avengers Endgame Iron Man. So like I mentioned, this is my first Hot Toys Iron Man in my collection. Hopefully, it's not going to be the only Iron Man because I'm really after getting this, I'm actually interested in getting a different type of suit. But I know I'm not gonna collect all the Iron Man hot toy because most when I look in the pictures, some of the design is not really what I'm liking. But there are some that is really captured my eyes, like the Mark 7 or Mark 50. So hopefully I can get that. Those are all past figures, so might be buying it in a secondary price. But for this one, the Mark 85, you want to get it in Malaysia, you're probably gonna buy it on the secondary market, so it's gonna cost you about 1,100, and I do see some of them are selling it at 1,007. So it depends on the seller or anything, but yeah, you will not get it lesser than 1,000 most definitely. But if you got it by less than 1,000, then definitely a bargain for it. But the range price in Malaysia is about 1,100 to 1,007. All right. So in my opinion, if you want to get if you're like me, you want to get at least one Iron Man suit, all right, and you like the Iron Man suit. I mean, the reason why I chose this suit is because of this is the last suit that Tony Stark wore in the end of the film, the Avengers Endgame. This is the suit that he died in. So I guess there's some iconic, importance of the suit in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So it's a nice suit. I mean, the two reasons that I select this suit because one is because it's the last suit that Tony Stark wore, and second, the design of the suit actually looks more like the classic Iron Man comic look. It does not feel like it's something that is so fancy or something that's really over the top design. This suit with the color and plus it's die cast, so that's why I chose this as my first Mark 85 suit. So it depends on you. I mean, if you're obviously if you're a collector of Iron Man suits, you're gonna purchase, I would say all of the hot toy suit. But if you wanna maybe pick and choose which one do you like, maybe this would be something that is recommended. I would recommend in your part of your collection because of the importance of the suit from the film, and the design is really good. Apart from the head sculpt, some people may have complained on it. There's actually some if you there's as the other versions of hot toys that has a better Tony Stark head sculpt. So yeah, and then there is also a third party. You have a look at in Instagram or maybe Facebook. There are third party sculptures who actually made Tony Stark's. If you want to, Tony Stark head for Hot Toys, figure. So you can check it out. All right. I don't have any particular seller or sculpture, but you can always, browse it in Instagram. I do saw it going through my feeds and everything. But yeah, but overall, since I'm going to display this in this Iron Man suit, I would say the accessories for this suit is top notch. I really like the design of it is really good. I mean, the feel of it is really good. I mean, you're not going to regret having this in your collection because of the accuracy that they have on the suit itself. Only there might be complaints on the head sculpt, but I'm not going to display it with the head sculpt of Tony Stark. I'm going to display it together with the only with the suit and the helmet there. All right, so this is definitely something that I would recommend for any Iron Man fans. For when I get, when to pick any. Not if you're not purchasing all and you want to pick some, this might be a good one in your collection. All right, so that's it. That's my review on this Hot Toys Iron Man Mark 85. I rate this. I really like this figure. I mean, I rate this quite 9.2/10. I mean, I really like. I mean, I'm really happy for this to be my first Hot Toys Iron Man, and I'm looking forward to maybe get a different kind of suit. I'm looking at Mark 7 or Mark 50, all right, or Mark 4, I guess. And there's some recommendation that you can have a look. Yeah, all right. So that's it. Thank you for watching this video until the end. Please do subscribe if you have not yet, and it helped me support to make more videos on my toy reviews. And yep. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a good day, and please happy collecting, and please continue and support me in my video. All right. Okay. Have a good day. Bye bye.